Hi, it's KCCK's Culture Crawl. I'm Dennis Green, and my guests today are from a Swingin Christmas music show coming up at the Amana Performing Arts Center with TKM Theatrical Productions. The M in TKM is here, Tom
Hello.
Milligan.
Nice to be back.
And Mr. Swingin Christmas himself, it's Rod Pierson, whose big band is providing the music for this concert. Rod, good to see you.
Yeah, second year now.
Yeah, so this is return engagement. Tom?
Third year.
This is year three?
This will be the third year. Yeah. So this is one of those things that we kind of are becoming consistent with outside of the main stage productions, to do something, to bring something into Amana that's a little different.
I was just going to ask.
Yeah.
We say, TKM Theatrical Productions.
Yep.
Of course, a music show is a theatrical production, but this is one of the few music-only things you do.
Right.
during the year.
We kind of started out our season. We have Funk Daddies always comes in, does an outdoor thing for us, and then Rod and his band comes in around Christmas time, and that's great because it gives people a chance in the Amana area to see a show like this that they probably wouldn't see in Amana anywhere else.
And as we often say, Rodney, it is, it's hard to sometimes find steady gigs for a big band because it is a larger group than a lot of venues can afford or even have room for on the stage. So it's got to feel good to have this opportunity.
Yeah, and it's a special event too. Christmas music, and especially the book that we're working with and the charts that we've curated for this performance are true to source, original big band swing hits with Glenn Miller, some Basie, Dorsey's, and then Connick, Bublé, Sinatra, a lot of Sinatra. We mentioned this last year. We weren't going to force Christmas music like you weren't drinking eggnog through a fire hose, not to use the term twice.
Yeah, there are no old jokes, only old audiences.
That's right. So we try to mix both of the sides of the group together. But the theme of a Christmas show, I think, creates a special opportunity to do it every year because it allows me to add more charts to the book. And I can touch upon those in a moment, but I've had a lot of fun putting the show together, too.
And talking about those charts, Tim Hankwich and I talk about this every now and again. We think of Christmas arrangements. The first thing you tend to think of is a lot of times through the years they get kind of dumbed down. That is to say, they get rearranged, made simpler for, smaller bands or maybe bands that simply can't handle a Kenton chart, for example.
Correct.
But this is, you bring out the real stuff.
And I couldn't do that without the real players. So many thanks to all the members of the group that are coming in for this show. Steve Shanley is an example. He's the chief arranger for my group. And I contacted Steve a couple of weeks ago and said, boy, I got this arrangement I've heard of Big Band with Bette Midler, Cool Yule, which originally was done by Louis Armstrong. And I wake up the next morning, I've got the chart in my inbox. So, to have people that support the group and enjoy working in the group like Steve, it's just it's a real blessing for me.
How consistent? I mean, obviously with a big band, people kind of come in and out. You bring in subs and things like that, but by and large, this band has been a going concern for more than 20 years, maybe even 30.
With Craig now, we just crossed the 20-year threshold of working together, and next year will be 40 years that I've been leading a big band.
Yeah. How consistent has the personnel been?
Very consistent. You touched upon this when we did a performance in honor of Al Naylor with I-380 Express.
Which in some ways was kind of a little bit the progenitor of this.
So many of the same players, we all gravitate towards each other because we know how each other perform, and we can show up on the spot, and we all know how we're going to approach a phrase, how we're going to release it, dynamics. We just kind of read each other very well. So hopefully that projects to the audience, and they get an extra level of enjoyment watching that too.
Do you ever get tired of playing the Christmas songs?
I don't, because we don't have that much of an opportunity to perform them. We might have 2 or 3 shows. Case in point, we're at Tom's venue on next Sunday the 30th, and the following weekend we take the same show to DeWitt, Iowa, in their Performing Arts Center. So I'm trying to grow a tour here. Christmas tour, which is problematic given the time of year with weather conditions.
Oh, yeah, weather can always be a little iffy.
And the tough thing is to, just being the person that organizes that side of it. My concern for players having to go out into rough weather conditions and travel and do things, but everyone's been more than accommodating. And to your point, it's a lot of the same guys that couldn't do anything else but.
And some of them are coming from a pretty fair distance because you have a pool of musicians that are from the entire state, not just from our little corner.
Correct. Furthest reaching would be northwest of Waterloo, Cedar Falls, Quad Cities. Majority of the players are from Cedar Rapids, Iowa City, which has always kind of been the core unit. So fingers crossed on this weekend coming up here.
We're holding out for great weather. Yeah. Always great to hear these arrangements. And I talked about being tired of this music, but it's hard to get tired of this music because we really only hear it for this very compressed amount of time every year, and then it kind of goes away.
Well, and I'll appreciate what you do with your KCCK2 channel, is it, right?
Yeah, our Christmas channel, yeah.
Which is real Christmas music. It's not, you get the pre-programmed thing on the pop radio where they've got their solid 5 that day, and boy, you just got to put up with it, right?
Oh, don't get a DJ started on Christmas
no,
music,
I know. Okay.
Because that is the one thing I can say almost unequivocally about nearly everyone who has done music radio for a living is when the Christmas music comes out, everybody just hates it. And again, it goes back to that thing because for so many years, most of the versions and the arrangements were not great. They were, they came out of kind of the beautiful music tradition. Again, like I said, dumbed down, not very interesting, and the real gems were few and far between. But what I like to tell people about jazz Christmas music is, for one thing, it's good jazz. Mm-hmm. And first off, that puts it a couple of steps above a lot of the music that you're going to hear. And, by the way, it's played very well.
Mm. Yeah. Thank you.
It's a Swingin Christmas with the Rod Pierson Big Band coming up November 30th. Now, this is an afternoon show, too.
It
you
is
should
2
mention
o'clock
that.
in the afternoon, just one show in the afternoon. We are quickly reaching sold-out status with this show, so you want to get your tickets pretty quickly. I think we're
dawdle.
I think we're under 40 tickets, and just to kind of show the growth of what we've been doing, this is the first time we've done this show that we actually have a sponsor for. We have Compass Memorial Medical out in Marengo has helped sponsor this show, nice. So it just shows not only the popularity, but what TKM is trying to do with bringing other things like this in, and so we're real happy to have Rod and his people back, and it's becoming a tradition.
Tom, before we go, I'm sure that when you get your Christmas show up, we'll be doing a show on that as well. Yeah. But give us just a tiny little preview of what's coming up because it's an original, brand new show.
Yeah, that week actually is beginning of our tech week for Fruitcakes by Jonesy McElroy, who's been working with us for quite a while, has done a lot of different projects and things like that. So it's an original show, just like the show we did last year was an original show. We'll be the world premiere of that, and it's kind of a wacky farce again, but it has a Christmas spirit to it, and we're looking forward to doing that as well. So we actually run that 2 weekends. That's the 2nd through the 5th and the 12th through the 14th of December.
All right, it all gets kicked off with a Swingin Christmas with
we're looking forward to it.
Rodney and Craig and the gang. If we want tickets, we want to get some of the few tickets that are left. How do I get them?
To TKM Theatrical Productions, and all the information's there, and Deb's pretty busy on the phone right now. So.
And Rodney, if somebody wants to visit the Big Band online with maybe the idea of hiring the Christmas show or some other show.
Just to mention an aside with my website, it's been hacked 3 times in the last 2 years. And every time I try to get some correction and some service out of the providers, you get thrown into this chat bot in the AI.
I'm so sorry.
So I think I'll have to tell you my Christmas break project is I'm just going to move all the content over to our Facebook, and I'll build a Facebook page.
Okay. All right. So
we'll have audio demos, we'll have plenty of photos and biographical information, but more to follow on my Facebook for the Big
technology.
Yeah,
we love it and we hate it.
I've had it with my website. Love the website, but
So find the Rod Pierson Big Band on Facebook and contact them from there.
Yes, thank you.
And again, tkmtheatricalproductions.com for tickets for this show or for fruitcakes, which we'll talk
we
about
already
presently.
have our season chosen for next year, so we're rolling out next year, and some Looney Lutherans, the show we're bringing in, which was the Church Basement Ladies, the three that wrote that, are bringing a show in. We're also doing Always Patsy Cline. In addition, like the music, we're bringing up Rod Gabriel. That doesn't sound right. Out of Branson to do a show for us. He's the most voted the most popular singer in Branson for several years in a row. So we're having a good time with stuff next year and planning. So we're full steam ahead.
Excellent. Well, good luck with that and this, and we'll talk again soon. And thanks for being here.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us, Dennis.
You can hear the Culture Crawl live on the radio most weekdays at 10:30, on demand at kcck.org/culture, or subscribe using your favorite podcast player. Watch our videos on the KCCK Facebook and YouTube channels. Our producer is Lydia Kilgore. The Culture Crawl theme is composed by Vivian Shanley. I'm Dennis Green, and I'll talk to you later.